Battlefield 1, I didn't think was a horrible game.
It was atrocious.
But if you go and play some of the DLC maps, you can't find anyone playing it.
Well, that's because they did discontinue. They just discontinued the server. They discontinued the game.
Well, even people stopped playing it.
Stuff. Yeah, and then people
and so
stop
you
playing.
can't enjoy it anymore.
But I think that's the
game.
company's thing. Like, they come in, they make a game, they have a game playing for 2 years, and that's even at a...
And then they're done.
Yeah, and then they're way done.
Oh, because they released a new game.
Because they released a new game after 2 years.
You have games coming out all the time, and
There's only one game that I could remember that has been around for a countless amount of years, and that's on computers, and that's World of Warcraft.
Oh. Yeah, but MMORPGs like that will never be classics.
They'll never be classics.
And I enjoy. I don't play World of Warcraft. I play
Old Republic.
I play KOTOR.
Yeah.
Or SWTOR, technically.
Yeah.
Because it's Star Wars, the Old Republic. KOTOR is another incredible game, which I think will be a classic.
Knights of the Old Republic is awesome.
But I don't play World of Warcraft because it was never my style, and I wasn't going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because now I pay for SWTOR. I pay the $20 a month to have all of their DLC, to have all of their extra stuff. Crazy. But I like that. Yeah, I like Star Wars enough that I want to do that.
Yeah. Exactly.
World of Warcraft, you're right, was revolutionary.
It was the first of its kind from what
exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
The first of its kind to be big like that.
Yeah.
You've always had, I won't say always, but for a long time you've had MMR. An MMORPG is just Dungeons and Dragons on your computer. So it's not a new concept.
Yeah.
But World of Warcraft did take it to the next level. So much so that they made a terrible movie. You know you've made it if they make a terrible movie based off of you.
That's actually kind of true.
No, but you're right. I think that game will probably go down as a cult classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I agree. I agree with that.
I don't think there's going to be many games from this generation 10 years from now. We're going back and picking up and playing.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the Spider-Man game.
Maybe.
Because to be frank, we really only have 2 or 3 good Spider-Man games. Which is sad because
I wish there was
you'd think it'd be really easy.
I wish there was a good superhero game in general.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance
is a great game.
All right, let's be realistic here, David.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
It's a horrible game.
No,
it is
not. No, I think there are some good superhero games.
Yeah.
But there's no good. I thought you were going to say Superman game, and I'm about to be like, yes, that should be easy to make.
Superman 64.
Yeah. Actually, the last Superman game that they had was a side scroller where you could shoot laser beams out of your eyes and punch things.
I remember.
And it was horrible.
I had Superman Returns, the game.
I had that.
Yeah.
And at the time, I really actually thought it was a great game.
Yeah.
And looking back now, I'm like...
Oh, that was horrible.
It's not a great game. I liked their idea of your health bar, because of course Superman doesn't have health because he's Superman. So I liked the idea of the more the city gets destroyed, the lower your bar gets.
Yeah.
I liked that because then that made, you shouldn't be like Superman and Man of Steel and just throw people through buildings and stuff like that. You do actually have to think about this stuff. But
you would think it wouldn't be that hard to make a good Superman game.
Right.
True.
Honestly.
We've got great Batman games. Now make me a good Superman game.
Yeah. Even in that same style, if you came out with the Arkham Knight or like that whole series,
which I've heard Rocksteady, the company that produces the Arkham series, is working on a Superman game.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah, but incorporate like different superheroes. Like even if you went into the DC realm and you added they have great villains. They have They have an awesome
the only
repertoire
problem with that is that I think you need to focus on one character. Because I think what made it great was that in that one, in the Arkham series, even when you had playable Robin and playable Batgirl and stuff like that, their fighting mechanic was the same as Batman's. If you go from Batman to Superman to Green Lantern to Shazam to whomever, you've got to change fighting styles and all that kind of stuff. Sure. I think they need to focus on one character so that they can perfect his or her fighting style and everything like that, so they're not...
Agree.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You meet other characters, but...
I've been getting sick of the Lego games.
Do you want ginger ale? You've been getting sick.
Are you okay? You want a baggie?
No, I'll be okay. No, it's the Lego
There's
games.
a pea corner over
because Lego's been putting out games
right
like that.
Yeah.
Lego's been putting out the DC universe. They put out Avengers.
Yeah, but all of their games are the same.
They're all the same. And
every single one.
I don't want another Lego game of these heroes. I want an actual game.
Yeah.
Not Lego version.
Yeah.
I want a Mortal Kombat version minus the blood and gore.
So Injustice, then.
I want an Injustice game
which is a fairly okay game. I
don't like the style of it.
That's it exactly.
It's very realistic. It's a fighting game. Like I don't want a fighting game. I want an objective game. I want a storyline. I want something to go along with that. I just don't want to be like
so like a Last of Us or Uncharted style game.
There is a storyline to the Injustice games.
There is, but it's very limited, and you can't change it. I want something like Fallout, where you're like, all right, well, this is a character. I'm going to change the storyline by doing whatever I'm going to do. You have, and not necessarily your own superhero, but maybe you could. Maybe you could make your own superhero.
So you like DC Universe Online? Which is an
MMORPG. Don't mind it.
I didn't mind it either. Now my character, I stopped playing it because I got into doing other things.
I'm just saying that I would love something that has a realistic look with a storyline and an objective base that you can play from the superhero standpoint or from the villain standpoint as well, which would be even cool.
Which you can in DC Online.
Yeah.
I think we've been podcasting long enough.
Yeah, we have.
I love you all, but no, we were talking about stupid stuff.
Yeah. Is that it?
Maddie was here.
Oh, she kept us in check, though.
No, she did not.
No.
As always, guys, thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, watching, eating, drinking, using the P corner.
Yeah, even if you're taking Radar out for a walk.
Even if you're like me right now and is watching the Eagles preseason game because it's more important.
That's true. Yeah. Wow, you're a jerk.
We already knew that, though.
I know.
Woohoo!
You can check us out on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify,
Spreaker.
Spreaker.
I did that on purpose this time.
I know. Spreaker. You can catch us on Tumblr, Instagram.
Shout out to @the Burning Brush.
@the Burning Brush.
At the Burning Brush.
Oh,
symbol.
Why can't they add you?
@ the Burning Brush. That's my name. Instagram.
But why
Twitter.
can't they add you?
They can. That's what I'm saying.
Add.
No. It's @the Burning Brush. That's the name. Yeah. At. It's the giant.
At the Burning Brush.
That's right. I'm the Empire.
Yeah.
You could call me Palpatine. Unlimited power. And then I'm just shocking people.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It's not one of my better.
Do you have a rant today?
I
hate to throw you on the spot.
I'm watching.
So I want to hear this story about how you.
No. That's for post podcast. That is not on the podcast. That's for the live streamers that stick with us. So watch the live stream and you get to hear it.
All right.
You know.
And as always, stay nerdy.